about this roll you've been on with Chris.
Yeah, no, we've had, pretty good meet so far. It's things are, going our way, and we're having, good luck together and trying to keep it going.
Have you ever been on a roll like this with one trainer?
I've had one other trainer that we've done well, but probably not this well. We've had, a few winners, back to back, but not 7 or 8 in a row.
What's it about riding for him?
It's actually awesome. He kind of lets me do my thing, and he does his, and we got a good relationship together, and we're always seem to be on the same page when it comes to race day.
And when did you think, man, this guy's on a roll? I mean, how many wins was it into it?
The day I rode 3 and won 3, that was a pretty impressive day. We had good horses, obviously, but we were able to score the hat trick. So,
had you ridden much for him before?
Yeah, I started riding for him in Chicago about 2 years ago, and then it led off to New Orleans, and rode for him there, and we did well in New Orleans, and we won quite a few races together there, and then we come to Kentucky for the first time, and we pretty much always had pretty good success together.
What does it do? I mean, as far as getting a toehold in here?
I mean, it's definitely helpful, to get my name out there and let people see me, and hopefully give me more opportunities to, collect more business and get, more and better rides.
You rode at Ellis last summer, but I think it was probably a little tough to get some of the right business down there.
It was tough. It was my first year there, first year in Kentucky, and we tried to make the best of it. It didn't really go quite as well as we wanted to, but we had a few winners, and so we stuck it out, and it's starting to come back around and pay off.
Had you ever ridden at Ellis before?
Prior to that, no, I haven't. No.
What did you think, 1 mile and 8? What you're used to, Arlington, 1 mile and 8.
Yeah, no, I like the track, like the distance. The surface was good, so it was a fun new track to ride at.
Now you're from Mobile, Alabama.
Right.
Grew up a Tide fan, Crimson Tide. Did you always want to be a rider, or did you think about wanting to play football like so many kids in Alabama?
I played soccer, throughout high school and growing up, and I was gonna go and follow what my dad did as doing electrical work, and I had a friend of mine in high school introduced me to some trainers, and because he saw my size and was like, man, you'd be good at this. So I stuck it out and tried it, and now we're here.
Wow. So was racing really even on your radar before that? Growing up in
No.
Alabama, Birmingham isn't even, it's
Right.
Dogs now.
Yeah, no, so a lot of the trainers that have horses in Alabama go to Louisiana to race their horses, and I got tied in with a couple guys and was just galloping and working horses, and then I eventually went to the racetrack and started riding after a couple years.
So how did you learn to gallop?
They just threw me on, and yeah, I got on for the first time, and I had a couple throw me off, and because they were babies, but I kind of learned the hard way. It was kind of wild at first, and I had a concussion on one, and I got knocked out, and so I was kind of iffy on it, but I got back on them and kept doing it.
If a friend had not said, you know what, you ought to think about being a jockey, where would you be today?
Honestly, probably would have went to college and get some type of degree. At the moment, then I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and I also had rode bulls in between, riding horses and bulls. So I was kind of just, everything was up in the air,
Were you riding bulls before you rode horses then?
Yeah, so when I was riding the horses, just getting on them in Alabama, I'd also had rode a few bulls as well.
What's harder to stay on?
Definitely a bull.
But is that good preparation in some regards for staying on a horse?
Yeah, it definitely teaches balance for sure. And but when I was riding bulls, and whenever I was riding bulls and I was riding horses at the same time, I was like, if I fall off a horse, he's not going to turn around looking for me, trying to kill me. So I stuck with the horses.